everyone and welcome to this video. I know that I haven't filmed a video in quite a while, certainly not since the virus and the pandemic broke out. And I just want to quickly say before I start this video that I hope everyone's safe. Moving on from this, let's get into the actual video. So this video is going to be about whether or not you should study interior design and sort of what it entails to study interior design and if it would be something for you. So what I want to say is that studying interior design is definitely not what I thought it was, not at all really. It is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. So I thought that it was just making a room look pretty, putting a few pillows down, a little bit of decoration here and there. That is an interior decorator. That's a big misunderstanding, I think, of interior design, that it's actually not just putting a few decorations down in a room and choosing the curtain fabrics and stuff like that. And then there's also an interior architect, and a lot of people confuse interior architects with interior designers. An interior architect is a sort of almost like an architect. They can put up walls and they build structures, and they don't so much focus on the soft furnishing. They choose wall finishes, they choose floor finishes. And an interior designer, they can also build walls, do a lot of the finishes, choose where a wall would go, choose the layout, choose the furniture. So it is quite a range. Interior architects are very similar to interior designers and they can pretty much do the same things. There are just like minor differences, I'd say. Correct me if I'm wrong now that that's cleared up and that we all know what an interior designer is. It is a lot more work than I thought it would be. We need to do a lot of drawings, a lot of technical drawings, so that means just very precise drawings of a room and of a space, and from all different kinds of angles. So there are sections where it cuts through a house. There are elevations where it's a 2D view of a base. There are axonometric and isometric views, and there are 1 point and 2 point perspectives. All of these things you will most likely cover in the first year, so I don't want to go into too much detail. It is very technical and a lot more architectural than you think it would be. A big part of studying it is really just sitting down and doing those technical drawings, which do give you some creativity, but maybe not as much as you'd like to. So just keep that in mind. Usually an interior design process at uni for me is to first create a mood board and a concept board, and those are really the fun things that you think an interior designer does. So you print out some pictures with your inspiration and you pull your design together, and then you move on to your design really, so where you include all your technical drawings, and they are the biggest part possibly. A lot of things are specified and can't be changed. So for example, there has to be a circulation space, which is a space in between furniture that you need to be able to walk through, of at least 60 centimeters, so 600 millimeters. You just need to know this stuff, but you pick it up along the way. It's a lot of stuff that limits your creativity in a way, is what I'm trying to say. So there's just a lot of stuff that's specified and that can't really be changed. Probably my biggest point is that doing a drawing takes a long time. So if you do a technical drawing, it usually takes me, I'd say, around 3 hours. I'll say I am a perfectionist, so it will maybe not take you as long. And also you will most likely have to draw the same drawing over and over again, because what I usually do is I draw out my drawing in pencil first and then go over it with tracing paper and draw it out, because it has to be very neat and you can mess pen up so quickly. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that you need to be very precise, very accurate, and if things go wrong you might have to do the drawing again. It's very time consuming in a way. So I'd definitely say if drawing is not your thing, then maybe this isn't the right course for you. What I will say though is that you learn how to draw. In my course we learned everything from the beginning. In other courses that might not be the same. No one in your course has ever done interior design really, or most people would not have done it, so everyone's there to learn. They usually show you how to do things, so you definitely don't need to worry if you don't know how to do technical drawings. So you'll learn. But I think you need to have a passion for the course. There will be times, especially at uni, where things are a bit stressful, where you think, oh, I just want to quit, like this is so much work and this is so tedious. So really do think about if you want to do so many drawings and if that's the kind of thing you like. And then also, especially in the second and third year, we'll be working a lot with programs on the computer, with design programs. They take quite a lot of time as well, and they need to be very precise and accurate. And I heard that it can take forever to do drawings, and we've already started, and it, like, especially learning those programs can be quite challenging. So I've basically just said a load of negative things, but I just want to make sure that if you're struggling to maybe choose between two different courses and you have no idea what they're like, to give you an insight. And I wanted to warn you because so many people in my course actually dropped out, and I kind of wanted to spare you that. I mean, even I dropped out of interior architecture because it was very, very architectural and it was not at all what I wanted to do. So yeah, I really wanted to give you an insight into this course so that you have a better idea of what you're going to be studying, and if you can see yourself studying interior design. In general, a lot of people don't really know what it's like to study interior design. I definitely know I didn't. With all that being said, I really enjoy it, and I know it's something I want to do in the future, and I just love decorating rooms, and it's just my passion really. And if it's your passion as well, and if you're willing to sit down and learn and spend a lot of hours doing drawings, then definitely consider studying interior design. I hope this video helped you a little bit if you are not sure if you should study interior design or not. And yeah, see you in my next video. Goodbye.